Hello everybody, Snipershotz here, and today we're going to be making another tutorial video. This time it's going to be over how to make people fight. Okay, this gets a little interesting, so if you're having problems keeping up, slow it down or pause it once in a while and do it. And yeah, it gets pretty simple once you do it a few times, so just practice at it and you'll get better. So let's go ahead and do this. So we'll jump right in. So you click F2 and then okay. So F2 is for if you want them to fight every time you load the map. Now if you click F3, this is mission mode. Now the only time they'll fight is whenever you load the mission. So I think we're going to do it in F3 mode here. So we go to, I'm trying to think here. Alright. Go to the second one down, entities. Alright. And now what you want to do is you want to go to human, multiplayer, or special. Either way. I just like doing multiplayer. Or MP. I believe it's multiplayer. And then, you know what? We'll do, since first day is accompanying us, we'll do English. British people. Alright. We'll do two British Elite 3s. And we'll do two German 2. Oh, maybe German 1. Elite 3s. Alright, so it's fairly simple once you get the hang of it. So what we want to do is we want to turn these two around. So if you don't know, you hold C after highlighting them and then move your mouse in a circular direction. You don't even have to move it in a circular direction. You just move it back and forth and it'll move them. And then you left click to move them around. Right click is to highlight. Wait, that's backwards. Left click, highlight, right click, mouse, move. Alright. So now what we have to do is we have to select the two Germans, okay? This is fairly simple, so you just click right here where it says player, and you drop that down to player 1, okay? See how it changed their color right there from gray to red? That indicates that they're player 1. Now if you come over here and you highlight these two, they're also gray, player 0. And you can leave it at player 0, but I like to leave it at player 2, because I've seen it mess up sometimes. And so now we have, I believe, enough to fight the troops. I can't remember. I haven't played this in a long time, guys. So let's test it. See if it works. And then instantly drop down and start shooting. The British are just handing these Germans the, just get them what's for. Alright, so obviously it worked, so I'm just going to end it here. Now, as you can see, I don't know if you guys noticed, but there was puddles as the people were walking forwards and backwards, and that's because in my one of my later videos, earlier videos, I mean, there was a tutorial on terraining, and it explained how let's go to the terrain options here. If you go to terrain and then you go to, where was it? Textures. It was one of these. Oh, here it is. See how it's labeled water? Now if we label it ground, then it's not going to show it as puddles. But because it was labeled as water, it was showing little tiny puddles everywhere. So let's just make you know what? Alright. Just gonna enlarge this super huge and just do it to the whole entire map here. This is just a blank map to help with the tutorials, so that way I don't have to go and make a map. I will be doing not tutorials, but map reviews as well. I have my own maps that I make, so I'll be doing some of those map reviews And I have, obviously, my good friend First Day, which will be also making maps, which I will probably review as well. So now what we're going to do is we're going to go back, and this time we're going to actually place some stuff here. Some cover for these units. Because, why not? Alright, so this time we're going to want to do it in F3, because if you do it in F2, it stays there all the time. But if you do it in F3, then it only spawns whenever they spawn. So you go to here again, and you exit out of humans, and this time you're going to go to the construction. Wait, is it construction? Yeah, construction, social, and then if you look down through here, it's fortification. Now here we have a bunch of different things. Okay, we have trenches, or trench pillars and walls and stuff. We have machine gun stuff, which I might actually place one of those for the British. We have whatever that is. I'm not actually sure what that is. Alright, we got some sandbags. This is what I was looking for, guys. So that's whenever they were building it. Okay, here's some sandbags. We'll place some round sandbags for these German troops. We might as well place 2 of them to fortify the corners. So if you click Control C and Control V and then place it and then drag it over, rotate it, and all the nifty stuff, you know. Alright. And then we're gonna take, oof, my bad. That's not what I want. Alright, let's unselect that so we get more space here for this. Alright, so now what we're gonna do is we're gonna place 2 sandbags here, because why not make a sandbag fortification? If they're gonna get a little cover, they might as well have a lot of cover. But don't worry, the Brits are not gonna be uncovered in this. Alright, so we have our fortification here for the German troops. So now we're gonna come over here. We're gonna take these 2 British guys here. I'm gonna back them up just a little bit. We're gonna back these guys up as well, actually, to there. And now we're gonna do the same thing, but we're probably not gonna use sandbags. Okay, I'm not sure what that is. That's a flak tower. Okay. I'm just kind of looking at all the things here too. I'm not 100% sure what everything is in this game when it comes to the editor. I don't do the editor a lot, but whenever I do, I like to figure everything out. So that's pretty nice. I don't want that though. A little too big. There was something I used just a minute ago. It was one of these here. In fact, it was near the sandbags. Is this it? That's it. There we go. So go ahead and flip this bad boy around. Oh. Alright, I'm going to show you guys something too. So, now, if you want to control your troops and make them line up on the wall, you click F1, and if you've already made them the player, then they should look like this. They shouldn't have any icons or anything over them. But if you have them at player 0, they should be fine and you just move them. But for our case, these Brits are player 2, so we're going to have to click 2 on the numpad. And then we can select them and tell them to move to cover. Alright, now if we click 1, as you can see, it moved it to those guys. So let's go over here, go ahead and line these guys up on the wall as well. Alright, and now we have that. So now if we click play, or start, they should have cover while fighting so they don't run away. And they got annihilated anyway. Man, those British are just really good, I'm telling you. Alright, so now we're going to add a few more guys. So if we click finish, that's going to load everything back up, load those 2 soldiers back to where they were alive again. Alright, here we go. So now we come back over here, and we add a few more people. Because they wouldn't just send 2 guys to fight 2 guys. Let's just add a few here, a few there. I'm really not sure what some of these guys are, so I'm just adding some people. Alright, we got an MG gunner. Alright. So now what we do is we do what we did earlier. We're gonna turn this here. We're gonna select all of these guys into one spot. And make sure that you select them to the right player, or else the Germans will start attacking the Germans. So player 1, you can tell from these little red tiny circles. These ones are different because they're a darker red. But if you look here, they're a lighter red, so you can kind of tell that that indicates that they're the player. So now we go back to F1. We go to player 1. And we start lining these guys up on the walls. Let's get this MG gunner in the middle. Get one on this side here. One on this side here. One on the edge. If we can select that guy, get him right there. Alright, so now we have a whole trench line of 9 men on the German side. So now we come over here. We do the same for the British. We just gotta add a little more cover, so that way the British will have, you know, a better, not a better advantage, but a better chance of surviving their attack. So let's just add a few random people here. Rifleman 2. We did 9 guys over there, so we'll try to do 9 guys over here as well. Try not to make it uneven. I'm not sure what any of these guys really are. I don't really play the British, so what is that? That's 3, 6. We need 1 more. We'll do an elite AT. How does that sound, guys? An elite AT. Alright. So now we're gonna go ahead and do our selecting thing. So we select all of them. We change them to player 2. Yep, there we go. I thought I selected player 1. Alright, so now we go to F1 and we click 2. And we start lining them up. So get my light machine gunner here. Put him right in dead center. Oops, that's my bad. Okay, now we're going to add a few more obstacles for these men, so they don't get instantly killed. So we go to construction again. This time we're going to do a fence, I think. Check out what all these fences are. Oh, look at that. We'll do that fence, I think. That looks pretty nice. We'll do one on each side. Control C, Control V it. Right here. And now we'll go back to the players here. And we'll tell them to move there. That was going to bug me. Seeing that. Okay, this may not work the way I wanted it to. I may have to just line them up myself. So if you click E, you can take control of them and line them up. And then tell them not to move. It can help you sometimes. Alright. Now we got 2 more over here. Let's just get you walking over there, and we'll walk this guy over there. Alright. Bam. Get this guy looking over here. Change his guns. I don't know what he thinks he's going to do with a rocket launcher. But. And bam. And one last time, test it and see how well it works. Instantly, the British start taking a really heavy fire. There's 3 more British. These Germans are taking numbers down on them. We got 1 British or German moving up. It's not bad. Alright, I'm going to take command of some of these troops because unless they start actually working here. Get them, boys. There you go. Throw a grenade. Throw a grenade. Pop it. There you go. Make them scram. Alright, we got 2 more here. Oh, they came around the corner. Shoot them. Oh, he punched him to death. There you go, bud. This one German is just, or British is just taking him out, dude. And there you go. The Germans took the land.
Komisch.
Alright, so there you have it. That should be everything. Subscribe and like if you want to see more videos. Comment down in the description below. Make sure you check out It's First Day in Zach. And have a good evening.